good morning or afternoon or evening or I guess whatever time of day you're watching this, Cross Church family. I'm here to do your weekly devotional. I know I'm probably not who you were expecting, so I hope this is a nice little surprise for you. I know I'm excited to host this. It's an honor and a privilege, as always, to serve you guys in any and every capacity that I can. When Daniel asked me if I was willing to do a devotional, I said, absolutely, of course I am. Also, if I say no, you're probably going to fire me. So I'm kidding. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. But anyway, I will do my best to get through this without a cat interrupting me. There's at least one in this room that likes to hop up into my lap while I'm working at my computer. So we'll see how this goes. October, November, December, Q4, the end of the year. That's my favorite time of year because of the holidays, because of the weather, because of everything that's going on. But also, I'm a big fan of endings. I really like the end of the year. I like being able to look back on and reflect over the past year, over everything that I've experienced personally, that Zoe and I have experienced as a married couple, that we've experienced as part of the church, that we've experienced as part of a family. I like sort of tallying everything up and pondering all the things that have happened to me. And I also, Zoe and I have a saying in our house, every Christmas is last Christmas. And what I mean by that, I've told my youth this before, is that treat every big moment, treat every holiday, treat every day like it might be your last. Because you don't know what's going to happen in between this Christmas and next Christmas. You know what I mean? You've got a full year to experience. You don't know what's going to happen to you, what's going to happen to loved ones, not what's going to happen to, your living situation. You have no idea what the new year holds. So despite how crazy and insane and busy Christmas can be, despite how sometimes we have to be around people, family members or friends or acquaintances that we would prefer not to be around, or we have to have those awkward dinner moments, sort of like Daniel was talking about on Sunday. I try to approach all of those things with the mindset that this could be the last time I experience this in the way that it is right now. I think about where I'm at in my life. I'm 27 years old, and I still associate Christmas with my grandparents' house because I had 18 Christmases there, which is the bulk of my Christmases. But I know there's going to come a day, sooner rather than later, that will no longer be the case, and that me remembering my grandparents' Christmases will be in the distant past, and I will no longer associate Christmas with those things. I still associate Thanksgiving with my dad frying a turkey, right? And we still fry a turkey. There's a cat at my legs right now. It's ridiculous. And I still associate my Thanksgiving with my dad frying a turkey, and we still fry a turkey, but it is, you don't think about the small, simple traditions until something changes and you can't celebrate in the way that you celebrate anymore. And so this Christmas season, especially as we get closer and closer to the big day, I would encourage everybody to, despite how crazy things are, despite how frustrating things can be, find time on Christmas Day, preferably, or on Christmas Eve, whenever you do your big family stuff, whether that's December 24th, 25th, or maybe that'll be on January 6th for some of you. I don't know. But find time in that day to look around you and to take everything in, because there will come a day, hopefully it is later, but there will come a day when you are not celebrating things the way you are now. And so I would encourage you to treasure everything and be grateful for every moment you get, even the frustrating moments. A verse I would like to share with you all is Psalm 90:12 through 17. I know Daniel has said this from stage often. So teach us to number our days that we may get a heart of wisdom. Return, O Lord, how long? Have pity on your servants. Satisfy us in the morning with your steadfast love, that we may rejoice and be glad all our days. Make us glad for as many days as you have afflicted us, and for as many years as we have seen evil. Let your work be shown to your servants, and your glorious power to their children. Let the favor of the Lord our God be upon us, and establish the work of our hands upon us. Yes, establish the work of our hands. What I get from this verse is sort of what I've been talking about, is, even though the days are evil, and even though we are afflicted, there is still so much to be grateful for, and we should be grateful for it in the present. Looking back on things, being grateful for things that happened to you is good. But I know there have been times, like I look back on past Christmases or past holiday seasons, and I think I was not nearly as grateful in that moment or in that time period or in that season as I should have been. And so that is something that I really try to take to heart, especially around this time of year when I see people and I'm around people that I don't normally see and I'm not normally around. Because I know that a day is coming when things will change and will no longer be the same. Thank you so much, Cross Church family. Like I said, it is an honor and a privilege to be able to serve you. Love all of you guys. Hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.